It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Here we go. 180.
56. Watch this.
Hey, gun.
56. Mike, 56.
13.
Danny.
They go play action here on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
I got this.
Check. Lucky. Switch.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there now. 51's the mic. Strip that ball. Big edge. You go back.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go. Like 20. I got this.
Hey, turn it up. Hey,
11. 6.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to
offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
11.
On first, here's Washington. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Washington now out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Double dog. That's the way.
Put up. Shoot.
On first down, Swift. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
We're going to work.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick up the ball. Show it up.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Defense, let's go. Hey, don't look up. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, yep. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. No, let's go.
From the gun, Jeffries. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. And
he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I got this. 51. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, Mike 51.
Hey, Zoo.
Come on, D. 51's Mike.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They run from the shotgun with Washington. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go. Hey, Foxtrot.
56, Mike, 56. 3 buzz. 56, Mike, 56, right there. 56.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pick. Version.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check 37. Check 37.
One, Omaha.
Running it, Washington. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 49ers 44-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
65. I got you.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, Mike, 50.
11. Hey, Haywood.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
21. Hey, gun.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, 49ers nothing.
Here we go.
Get ready.
One, Omaha.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
21.
I'm coming after you.
80 weapons.
Check now.
Hey, seam 6.
Switch.
6.
25. Check 25.
12. Buzz.
Throwing up 1st is Garoppolo. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Safarian Jenkins. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Get him, you got it. Rush in,
Bravo.
rush in.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jeffries, he's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Davis now, escaping the pressure right. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. Wait, Edie.
Let him know.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
11.
They'll start the drive with Washington. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Here we go.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! 21. Hey, gun.
Alert, flare.
Hey, alert, man.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Safarian Jenkins has it. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
at the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Come for you. Hatch. Kill.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Go.
Focus, defense, focus. He's checking. Crash. Check 13.
Recon, 132 fighter. Sit up.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Echo. Now.
50. Mike 50. All day, baby, all day. Mike's 50.
Sit up.
Looking to throw. Jeffries. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
X3, 218, chopper. Here we go.
On 1st down, Jeffries. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
60 outlaw.
You don't get tired of seeing me.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike's 50. Got to do better.
5.
To throw on 2nd down, Jeffries. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Here we go.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Got it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 52. Hey, watch it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Switch. 66. Pull it. Half. Go. Once more.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stop right there. Whoa. We got 3. Mike's 50. Don't get nervous.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen,
yeah,
we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Let's go now. 15 line. 15 line.
coming to you. Spurs.
Look at me. Go on. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And down he'll go at the 25. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Watch the screen.
Operating from the gun. Jeffries. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
50, Mike, 50.
Hey.
50's the mark. 50's the mark.
From the gun, Jeffries. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check nine.
And no pitch there and no chance either. as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Hey, over.
Man, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Go.
Hey, let's get there.
Hey, 2. Snap.
Operating from the gun, Jeffries. He finds McKenna, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
90, Wolf.
You got nothing. Under 10. 10. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Wide. Get wide.
Let go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Down. 10-2 stop.
50 to Mike.
And start.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Parkey with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I got this. 13.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on first down. Washington. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Five.
From the 39, Garoppolo going up and got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
Here we go.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
11. Hey, exit.
Draw play, Washington. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check.
2.
51 to Mike.
Bravo.
From the 27, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Washington, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, alert 3. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check 26. Check 26.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. D Ford in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Washington. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now then the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal.
6 man. Check cross. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Come on. Hey, watch that.
From the gun, it's Taylor to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Trying to pound it in with Washington. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
At the 10-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
General West. Yes. Hey, Charlie.
Looking to throw on second down. Jeffries looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. 7 yards there and a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball.
Let's go.
Watch out.
Get it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a 3rd down at 17 to go. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 50.
Yep.
I got you. Check.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, Echo. Yo, go. Pop. Ready?
On 4th down, Jeffries nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the defense has got it. And this is recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And he knocks it through. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. And it was the Eagles that wound up winners in that one. If they could win that game, it would mean win number 11 for them on the season. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jeffries. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Off the play fake. Jeffries. They'll find Miller. That's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
56.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike, 50.
2nd and 1. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Braxton Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Raiders 31, 49ers 21. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo. He's airing it out for Williams. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Tyrell Williams. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so